What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are back at the new Goonzquad headquarters, and as you can tell, the framers are already here. They're getting set up and getting ready for work. And also, you've seen in the previous video where they took down a couple of walls and they took down the stairs and they installed a brand new LVL, opening that room up, making it look absolutely amazing. As of right now, I really don't know where they're going to continue, either reframing those stairs or possibly trying to install that front door. But what we got to do is actually run to the local hardware store, pick up a few supplies for our rear deck, also pick out a nice glass door for the rear entry right there. And we got to rent a concrete saw, that way we could actually cut the block wall where the entry door is going to go. So we're just going to go ahead, hop into the F450, head down the mountain and see what we can come up with. Alrighty guys, so we are finally back with some supplies. We got the saw, we got the wood. The only thing that we didn't grab was that rear door, right?
Yeah, man, they didn't have a door in stock and it would take a few days, maybe even a week. So we decided to just scratch that. We'll probably find one in some other hardware store, but
we got plenty of work to do before we actually get to that door. But the reason why we got this wood is because we did order the lumber package, but they just couldn't get that stuff right there, dude.
2x16, right? Or 2x12 by 16, right? Or
yep.
What
2x12, 16 feet long, and there's 11 of them total.
11 of them. So those suckers were like almost 40 bucks a piece, which would pay like, what did you get?
Around 400 bucks for that whole entire, just this little package right here,
That's
dude.
crazy, man. I gotta say, man, this wood has become more scarce than gold right now.
Yes, sir, man.
And it's super expensive, dude.
Heck yeah, but more importantly, this saw is here. Look at that sucker. We rented it for about 24 hours just in case.
Hey, this is a Diamond Blaze 16-inch, the biggest saw that they had, and dude, I'm ready to just cut some block with this thing.
Dude, I can't wait to see what this thing can do. Maybe we shouldn't have even took down any of that stone. Maybe.
No, man, we should have just perfectly sliced it through, but you know what? It's whatever right now.
It is what it is. We got sledgehammers as well.
Sledgehammers.
But I guess we're just gonna get some instructions from the framers because we don't know what they want to move on to
next.
next.
We don't want to go ahead and pop the window out and start cutting and just leave a big old hole open for a few days. You know, we're gonna wait till they're ready for the actual door and stuff like that.
Yes, sir. But as of right now, they're inside working on the stairs. We're about to go in there and check up on it.
Let's do it.
Alrighty boys, so quick little update on what just happened. The framers actually knocked out the stairs right there and they look really good. And also they gave us the go ahead to start working on the front entry door. And what we do?
Dude, we didn't even waste any time. We actually just went ahead and ripped that sucker out with a few crowbars and a hammer, and that thing popped out along with a few pieces of stone, which no problem there. We'll patch it up.
That'll be like finishing touches over there. We'll definitely make that look nice and pretty towards the end. And now the boys are actually up in the master bedroom doing something fancy up in there.
Yeah, they're doing something to the ceiling. What do you call that?
I think it's called like vaulted ceilings. They're actually gonna do like 4 little squares or something up in the ceiling just to make it look
nice.
like a master bedroom.
Yes, sir. And they actually sent us to go grab some 2x8s because we grabbed some 2x12s. We already dropped them off inside the garage, but they just needed 2 2x8s treated. That way they can basically put them on the sides. That way that door can just slide up in there.
Right there and right there. And pretty much they marked where we need to actually chop with that concrete saw right there. And we're almost ready to go. And while we're at the Ace, we actually grabbed some other supplies, right?
Yep, we grabbed some straw blankets. That way we can blanket that whole side of the hill and seed it. We grabbed a whole bag of like fescues, grass seeds, something like that. Some good stuff that actually will hold that dirt together.
Yeah, it helps with like the erosion. That's the word I'm looking for.
Erosion control. So,
erosion control. But
I guess we'll do that later once we get some time and clean up the rest of that hill once it dries up, because it's still kind of muddy, which this week should be pretty dry. So
yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to that, man.
Hopefully we have some seat time in these equipment right here. But anyways, and we grabbed a trash can because you know what, there's just so much sawdust on the floor. We got to collect some of this trash.
We are gonna have a big can come out here real soon. That way we don't just throw it on the ground. We just start stacking it in there.
Yeah.
But we got all that stuff lined up. But it is finally time to fire up that bad boy right there.
Get to cutting.
Yes, sir. Woo-wee! Dude, I gotta say, man, that thing is a beast.
That thing cut through that like butter, honestly.
Is it pretty dang heavy?
Oh yeah, it is a heavy piece of machinery. I hardly can hear a little bit,
Me
man.
too, man, even me, but
We had to throw these suckers on because it was
Luckily, dude.
super dusty. But dude, man,
that's nice. Look at that. We just gotta chip away at some of this right here.
that's actually just a mortar right there. That's actually the new layer of brick, so we got right beside it, so we're good.
That is awesome, dude. I can't wait to have that front door popped in here, but they're doing the vaulted ceilings up front or up top there, and it's looking pretty dang good so far. I went up there, took a peek, but
Now it's time to throw in this door. this is awesome. We finally got our front door installed. You gonna hop out there?
I'm gonna hop out there. Although it's raining, the framers already took off.
Dude, check this out, man. This is just...
Dude, that is amazing. As you can tell, they framed it out. It's a little bit smaller, so we'll do some finishing touches there. No big deal, though.
Definitely gonna need some stone or whatnot, but dude, this is a double door, which is just awesome. Look at this. You can just open this sucker up, let a nice breeze in here. Dude, this is legit, dude. From a window to finally a front door, which is just absolutely amazing.
Dude, what do you call this? Like a double decker, a double swinger, or something like that?
I think it's just a double swing door right here. You can lock this one door, and it has pins that go in the top and bottom. It just locks it up fully. You can't open it. I mean, unless you want to bring in some furniture or something, dude, you can open this sucker up. Or if you want some fresh air, dude, this is perfect.
That's perfect, dude. I was thinking about doing like maybe an all glass. We were thinking about doing an all glass door.
Yeah, maybe like a metal frame glass, tall glass door. We could make it all the way up to here if we really wanted to, but those are custom made doors and they take a while to actually process and get made, right?
Maybe that'll be something in the future. Who knows?
Who knows?
This house is kind of small, not too small, but I mean, it's small enough where you can make some changes, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, dude, who knows? We can throw this front door, scratch it, and throw another one in here. Easy, dude.
Who knows? But this one was pretty expensive. This door is $3,000. This door handle alone, the door lock alone, I believe is like $600. But we got somewhat of a deal on it, so we're happy about that. And also, this is like a sun-proof door. As we mentioned before, we literally get sun from here all the way there all day long.
Yeah, and we noticed that there was an actual scratch on this door as well, which kind of sucks because now we're probably going to have to repaint it, which, you know, we didn't really see that scratch until now. Kind of sucks, but you know what? Just what it is.
It is what it is. You got to deal with it. Maybe that's for the better. Maybe we'll just end up painting this house a whole different color.
Who knows? Maybe paint the door a whole different color.
Dude, we got some crazy ideas. I don't know if we should mention the other glass idea just yet.
Dude, we were just thinking about some other things. Maybe we should mention that a little bit later.
Yeah. We got, you know, glass on a mountain house is always awesome.
Yeah, you know, the views is always on point.
Or natural light is always the best.
Light.
But I guess we'll talk about that some other time. As of right now, it is raining super hard. As you can tell, you can't even see into the distance right there, man.
You can see like that one little light right there. It looks like a car driving by. But dude, it caught us out of nowhere. We had to throw this door in as quick as possible, and dude, I'm glad we did.
Dude, it looks amazing. But I guess as of right now, we're gonna shut it down
and catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
Alrighty guys, so it is the next day and it is a foggy morning out here and it looks really cool. We've never seen it out here like this, dude.
That looks awesome, dude.
I did a little time lapse of how like the fog was just creeping up on the house.
It just came right up and just blew at our house. It was pretty dang crazy looking at the time lapse, dude. It was awesome.
That's crazy how it just kind of like flows up. Like I guess there's an updraft or something, whatever it is.
Something like that. Early in the morning, it like stays down, and then like when the sun starts coming up, it like all starts rising, which is just super.
That's just science, dude. Nobody cares about science, man. Nature is pretty cool though. But more importantly, we finally got our lumber package for
our rear deck, so we can go ahead and actually call in our framers to actually start on our rear deck. But before we do that, we do have to clear out all this right here because our deck is actually going to go past some of that trees right there, or those trees are just going to be in the way.
Yeah, there are. Look at that. It's almost already touching the house right there. We got to get rid of that stuff, and we just want to clean this whole entire area up because we may do like some sort of nice landscaping right there.
Yeah, may even stack some stone up because we do have a bunch of stone, you know, just to prevent like any more like stuff falling off,
erosion or stuff falling off, because there's some big rocks up there that look like they got washed away. So,
or we may even plant like some brushes or something like that, you know, some neat little plants. That way it just holds everything
together, dude.
But right here, dude, this is actually a huge lumber package, honestly.
Yeah, I thought there was gonna be a lot less, honestly, but you got like what are these 6x6s or something like that?
6x6. All this is treated.
I think that's a track hawk alarm going off.
Always goes off when it's in my pocket.
It just wants you to drive that sucker. Is it gonna reach? There we go.
Dude, that thing reaches for a mile, dude.
But as you were saying, this is all treated, right?
Yeah, all treated, and we're doing our what do you call the little fence thing? The railing is all going to be made out of treated 2x4s, which is awesome. That means it's going to be durable. It's not going to be those 1x1s that you see on some porches that don't last but like a year or two. So
yeah, exactly. So
this is going to be a stout porch right here. And we got, what is this stuff called right here?
this is a quickcrete or concrete right here. This is where the actual posts are going to go.
High strength concrete mix.
Got some nails at the top as well. We got everything we need. We just need to call them up. Honestly, I don't know if the framers are actually going to come out today or not.
Yeah, well, who knows? Because we didn't know this was going to arrive, so we couldn't really tell them. But they're basically done on the inside of the house. They just need a few more things, which they'll knock that out pretty dang quickly. So we decided that we want to go ahead and actually clear all this up today. That way we can just get it ready for this deck right here.
We're probably just going to do that with chainsaws, right?
Yeah, we'll probably grab a chainsaw. No reason for a bush hogger because there's just too much big rocks here and it's just kind of sloped up. So
and we want to really just cut real low. That way there's no like stumps sticking out, so we can get rid of all that, make it look nice and pretty.
Oh yeah.
But we may stop by Kubota as well, see if our bush hog.
If they get in today, that would be awesome. We're probably not going to do work today because look at my
muddy,
feet, man.
dude.
It is super muddy. But today should be the last day of rain, right?
Yeah, I think so. That's what the weather calls for. But I guess it's time. We also got to return our concrete saw.
Before we have to pay another 24 hours. So let's go ahead and actually load up the concrete saw, go return that sucker, and then head to Kubota.
Alrighty, boys, so we made it here to the Kubota and we finally got our bush hogger in.
Dude, this is a beast, dude. This ain't your ordinary bush hogger that we're using, like something like that, dude. This thing right here is a ground shark, man. Just look at that, dude.
Dude, this is a beast. And this sucker is gonna arrive this afternoon. They're gonna deliver it actually this afternoon.
Dude, extreme duty brush cutter, dude. Check out like this. Look at this stuff. This is like, we'll grab a tree instead of like falling towards you. You can like just push it out of the way, rip it out, do whatever.
Heck yeah, he's actually gonna go grab a skid steer. He's gonna lift it up for us and just show us what's going on under there. Because there's a lot more carbide teeth, right?
Which we really need. That way we can grind some stumps down to the bottom. And dude, I'm just excited to actually grab this thing and put it to work, dude.
Better whip that sucker around and lift her up. Ooh, dude, and them blades are sharp.
I can't wait to see it, dude.
Alrighty guys, so we are finally back and we actually dropped off the concrete saw at the Home Depot, and also we swung by Kubota of Chattanooga, our second home.
Dude, and our bush hogger is finally here, and that thing is a beast, dude.
Man, dude.
What is it, a ground shark or something like that?
Those guys hooked us up with the right equipment, man, and we're gonna do some more big things with those folks over there, so I can't wait.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome, dude.
But what were you looking for over there, man?
I thought I seen like they have those crazy looking lizards. They almost look kind of like a rock, dude. So I was trying to catch one of those suckers. You know,
you gotta be careful. Those might be the poisonous lizards, man.
I know, dude. Who knows, dude?
There's a lot of poisonous things out here. Black widows, rattlesnakes, copperheads. And one thing we didn't know about those copperheads is they could actually jump 2 to 3 times their body length, dude.
Dude, that's crazy, dude. What if that sucker just...
Do you remember when we were...
I'd have to go something like that or something.
Maybe, dude.
Dude, that's crazy. But I guess it had to be like on the floor for it to jump. I kind of picked it up with the stick, so I don't think it'll probably jump off of that.
We haven't seen any snakes recently, but as of right now, we're going to start cleaning and we might.
Dude, those rocks right there are just a potential for snakes to just be chilling on them, dude.
Dude, they love that type of territory right there. But you know what? We're going to make sure that they go skedaddle on out of here.
Skedaddle to a different, different property
or something. But what do you say?
I say let's just go ahead and grab the chainsaw and our machetes and just get straight to work.
now that's what I'm talking about right there. It looks good. Imagine the opportunities here. Like, this may look a little bit destructive, looks a little crazy.
I'm sure most of them rocks fell over the course of like 10 years or so.
Dude,
but
for
dude,
sure.
we can actually like try to stack some rocks up to make them nice. But
You got Geico right there?
we got Geico insurance just crawling up here. Dude, this thing is sweet, dude. First time I seen a green one over here.
Yeah, there's all sorts of like crazy looking ones like that look like rocks, like you said, but that one's cool right there. That one's most likely not poisonous.
Oh yeah, dude, look at him, blends in. Dude, that is legit, dude.
Heck yeah, luckily we didn't see any snakes, but dude, I can't wait to actually do something with this area.
Hopefully we can stack some of those rocks. You know, I can see that there's water that actually runs there when it rains really hard right there. So we may have to like stack some rocks right below it. That way it keeps it from like eating away at that dirt over there.
Definitely stack some rocks, but we're probably gonna end up like taking these rocks out of here and like strategically stacking them or placing them where they look good and they also like work with erosion or with the water or something like that.
Yeah, definitely, dude. But dude, this cleared it out. It looks a lot bigger now. Now it's gonna be good enough room for the guys to actually work over here and install this porch, which we probably need to actually move some of these rocks before they install the porch.
Yeah, I'm thinking that big rock right there needs to somehow get out of that way. And we may have to do like some dirt work here, like move that a little bit of that hill. I'm wondering if this actually happened from when the guys actually did the bulldozing about 10 years ago, or did that happen just from like erosion over time?
Maybe a few of those definitely from erosion, because those guys probably would have moved these suckers out of the way.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. But there's a bunch of rocks in those woods over there. We'll probably get to that some other time. Those look like they were stacked by somebody that came out here to do some work. But as of right now, we're gonna finish up cleaning up, and then we're probably gonna move on to the next thing.
Let's do it.
All right, so we just finished up doing a little bit more cleanup to the corner of this hill, and it already looks 10 times better. But we are actually thinking about doing a weed whacker with a blade attachment just to take care of some of them shrubs a lot faster, just to see what that sucker is all about. But there is actually still a good bit more prep work that we got to do before they could actually build this rear deck. We're gonna have to do some dirt work just so the water actually flows away from the house. We're definitely gonna reposition some of them rocks, make it look nice and clean. But we do got a lot more exciting things coming in the next video, along with our brand new bush hogger. And hopefully the framers actually come back out and start building this deck. But you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for the next video to see what happens. So make sure your guys' post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And also, if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at Goonzquad. Also guys, I do wanna mention that we just restocked on our Dang Sun t-shirts, this time in a brand new color, the super bright red orange right here. And of course, you got the Dang Sun in 2 tones on the back. These are super fire and they are pretty limited. So if you guys want to copy one and help support your boys, definitely be sure to visit Goonzquad.com. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.